Hello everyone, it's time for another EU News Update, and we have a lot to talk about today. As always, for any merchandise you see in this video, there will be links in the description where you can either buy or pre-order them. Legends Expo, the second convention dedicated to the Star Wars Expanded Universe, is already shaping up with some really exciting guest announcements. They've previously announced Sean Stewart, Craig Miller, Barbara Hambly, and Abel G. Pena all as returning guests. But now we have all new guests, too. We have Gabriel Hardman, who penciled several issues of Legacy Volume 2 and wrote some issues alongside Karina Becco, who has also been recently confirmed as a returning guest. We have Stephen Barnes, who wrote The Cestus Deception and the ebook The Hive, and none other than James Luceno, who wrote Labyrinth of Evil, Dark Lord Rise of Darth Vader, Darth Plagueis, and much more. Come meet all of them at Legends Expo at the Burbank Marriott Convention Center in Los Angeles, California, September 14th through the 15th, 2025. And speaking of Darth Plagueis, the YouTuber Everest Productions continues to impress with their amazing Darth Plagueis fan film series. On March 2nd, they posted Episode 2 on their channel, which clocks in at a little over 2 hours. But they did not keep fans waiting long, as they posted a teaser trailer for Episode 3 on March 14th. Links to both of these videos will be in the description. In book news, we have a few things to go over. Waves 13 and 14 of the Essential Legends collection have been leaked. Like all Essential Legends collection leaks, I will assume that these are also 100% accurate. Wave 13 is coming out on June 3rd and will only have 2 books, Shadows of the Empire and Rogue Planet. Wave 14 is coming out in November, with Choices of One, Honor Among Thieves, and Razor's Edge. Also, the new covers for Rogue Planet and Shadows of the Empire have been revealed too. The Rogue Planet one is okay. Neither it or its original cover really seemed all that compelling to me. Just young Obi-Wan and Anakin. But the Shadows of the Empire, I think the original cover is awesome. And I think they did a great job with the new cover too. You got Dash, Luke, and Boba Fett, even though their placement does kind of make it look like they're on a team together. And then you got the villains, Vader and Shizor looming above them, and they even got the Outrider too. All Essential Legends collection covers don't have to have this exact same format, but I think they should at least be held to the same standards. Also, both Rogue Planet and Shadows of the Empire will receive unabridged audiobooks for the very first time, narrated by Jonathan Davis and Mark Thompson respectively. And the Old Republic Omnibus, which originally came out in July of 2021, just had a new printing released on March 25th. This omnibus collects the entire run of the Knights of the Old Republic comic series, and was pretty expensive on the secondary market. So I'm very glad that it's being reprinted. Hopefully this is a sign that other omnibuses will also receive a reprinting soon. So if you didn't get one before, then now is your chance. Of course, the original market price was raised from $125 to $150. I'm not sure why. Maybe Marvel knows that this is a great series and expects a lot of you to be looking out for it. Hopefully it'll get discounted on Amazon some more. The Old Republic Omnibus Volume 1 is now available. In merchandise news, we have a lot to talk about. A Mara Jade Lightsaber hilt was available in very limited supply on DisneyStore.com, and it will also come to Disney Parks. The Emperor's Hand Limited Edition Legacy Lightsaber set is designed to showcase Mara Jade's transition from an agent of the Empire to an extremely powerful Jedi and wife of Luke Skywalker. The set includes a highly detailed Legacy lightsaber hilt, a limited comic book with a variant cover from the classic comic Mara Jade by the Emperor's Hand, issue number 1, an individually numbered insert, and fancy wooden box packaging with sliding doors, and a design that's half Empire symbol, half New Jedi Order symbol. The lightsaber hilt will illuminate purple when a Legacy lightsaber blade is attached. It was $325, and 3,500 units were available. Unfortunately, they were all sold out online in less than a day. Imagine that. A rather expensive collector's item based on a non-canon EU character sold like crazy. I didn't even have a chance to get one. At the very least, I'm glad EU merchandise flies off the shelf. I think it's all the more reason it should be continued alongside the new canon. But that's just me. Hopefully, the Mara Jade lightsaber will be in stock at some point in the future. From Sideshow Collectibles is the 6-scale figure of the TIE Fighter pilot. Imperial pilots relied on lightning-quick reflexes and fearlessness to survive tours of duty against the Empire's enemies, as TIE Fighters were lightly armored and lacked shields. Only the very best pilots earned their wings as fighter aces. Skillfully crafted based on the TIE Fighter pilot as seen in A New Hope, this figure features a highly detailed helmet with Imperial markings and breathing tubes connected to the chest panel, a blaster rifle, a blaster pistol, and a display base. This figure is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship between January and July of 2026. On both February 26th and March 25th, Hasbro Pulse did a fan stream where they revealed new and upcoming figures, and there are quite a bit to go over. For the Vintage Collection, we are getting Momaw Nadon from Star Wars A New Hope. An exile from Ethor, Momaw Nadon was a rebel synthesizer who cultivated a hidden garden in the mountains south of Mos Eisley. Momaw includes an E11 blaster, a staff, a double laser cannon, and an alternate hand holding a cup. He is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship July 1st, 2025. Also in the Vintage Collection is Ponda Baba from A New Hope. Encountering Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Mos Eisley Cantina did not end well for poor Ponda Baba, if his included accessories are anything to go by. He comes with a removable arm, and comes with both human and paddle-shaped hands, referencing the different moments in the movie. He also comes with a blaster and an alternate hand holding a cup. He is now available for pre-order, and is expected to ship August 1st, 2025. Also in the Vintage Collection is Dengar from The Empire Strikes Back. Scouted by Darth Vader as one of the bounty hunters to potentially hunt down Han Solo and Princess Leia, he stands alongside fellow hunters aboard the Sith Lord's Star Destroyer. This figure comes with weathering deco on his armor, updates to his profile with the scarring on his face, his DLT-19 heavy blaster rifle, his blaster pistol, holster, and a heavy supply pack. He is now available for pre-order and is set to release on August 1st, 2025. And finally in the Vintage Collection is Luke and his Landspeeder. Luke Skywalker owned a battered but speedy X-34 Landspeeder, racing the sand-faded craft across the desert. When you press the gear shift on the vehicle, transparent wheels pop out of the bottom to give it that illusion that it's hovering. Something on this Landspeeder that wasn't in previous releases is the space between the seats where C-3PO can put his legs, like he did in A New Hope. This one also has a poppable hood, so you can open it up and look at the engine and the vents and the wiring. The Luke figure comes with a soft goods poncho, his macro binoculars, lightsaber, hunting rifle, and sun hat with goggles. Luke and his Landspeeder are now available for pre-order and are expected to release on July 1st, 2025. For the Black Series, and in honor of the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, is the Walmart exclusive Count Dooku, Kit Fisto, and R2-D2. Leading the Separatists during the Clone Wars, Count Dooku faced his final fate in a duel with Anakin and Obi-Wan aboard the Invisible Hand. He comes with a soft goods cape, lightsaber, and Revenge of the Sith blister packaging. Kit Fisto is one of the Jedi Council members that helped assist Mace Windu in an attempt to arrest the treasonous Chancellor Palpatine. Kit Fisto comes with his lightsaber and Revenge of the Sith blister packaging. R2-D2 is the faithful little astromech of Anakin Skywalker during the Clone Wars. This updated figure has removable arm panels, so that he can fly with his little jet thrusters. R2 also comes with the Revenge of the Sith blister packaging. All three of these figures are now available for pre-order, and are expected to ship on May 4th, 2025. According to Hasbro CEO Chris Cox, new tariffs imposed on Canada, China, and Mexico by the United States may result in higher prices. Nearly 80% of US toys are manufactured in China, according to industry trade group the Toy Association. Cox said toy prices would go up by 50% in some cases if more production is brought back to the US, meaning we might have to pay higher prices for Star Wars toys in the future. In SWTOR news, Game Update 7.6.1 Rising Powers is now live. Kai Zykin reaches out offering an opportunity to try out Zerka's new experimental combat enhancers. In order to test the effectiveness of these seasonal items, players will be guided to jump back into Uprising's content. New rewards will be available on the free and subscriber tracks, such as the experimental weapons Lightsaber, Dual Saber, Blaster Rifle, Blaster, Sniper Rifle, and Assault Cannon, the Inevitable Outcome Lightsaber, Double Blind Dual Saber, Side Effect Rifle, Control Blaster, Single Dose Sniper Rifle, and Unexpected Results Assault Cannon, Coruscanti Scriptures Display, Ceremonial Vase Display, and War Staff Display Decorations, Coruscanti Compact Cruiser Mount, Coruscanti Typhoractyl Creature Mount, Koru Probe Mini Pet, and DROM Probe Mini Pet, Matte Gray / Metallic Light Copper dye, and Metallic Light Copper / Matte Gray dye applied on the Electric Gaze armor, Koss Vibro Sword Display, Scriptures Display Decoration, and Encrypted Holocron Display Decorations, Koss Compact Cruiser Mount, Koss Typhoractyl Creature Mount, Matte Gray / Metallic Dark Blue dye, and Metallic Dark Blue dye / Matte Gray dye applied on the Hidden Chain armor, Coruscanti Traveler Personal Decoration, and Koss Traveler Personal Decorations, Thigh-High Boots, Senator's Consort Hairstyle, Galactic Privateer Hat, and Scourge of the Galaxy Helmet. New additions to the Cartel market include Dromund Kaas themed utility bundle, Coruscant themed utility bundle, and the Peerless Explorer Envirosuit. 4 new B3S1 variants, Defender, Support, Combat, and gold plating customizations will be added to a new vendor at Lane's Lab. Turn in prototype data, role-specific currencies, and credits to help fund the curator's projects in order to obtain the new variants. The AC-10 Disruptor mount is the newest drop that can be obtained after watching 4 hours of SWTOR content on Twitch. This drop will remain active until April 8th, 2025. But what do you all think? Let me know in the comments below.